Did you know the Government of Canada has announced a new dental program called the Canadian Dental Care Plan that could make your dental visits free? A standard dental checkup can cost anywhere from $150 to $300, depending on which province you're in. And will even cost extra if there's additional work or examination required. So it can be quite costly for those who don't have access to dental insurance, either privately or from work. And this is especially true for retirees, since they're no longer working and dental conditions actually become more and more common as we age. These costs can quickly add up, and so the Canadian government has decided to step in and do something about it by introducing this new program to help Canadians with their dental expenses. Now, most provinces do offer medical coverage, but they typically exclude dental expenses. So for a lot of us, we actually have to pay out of our own pockets, unless you have dental coverage privately or from work. So who is this program for and how does it work? This program is for Canadian residents with a household income of $90,000 or less, with no access to dental insurance. And depending on your level of income, you can have 40% to 100% of your dental expenses covered. So looking at the government website, we can see that if your household income is less than $70,000, then you would actually get the full coverage, or 100% of your dental expenses covered, which means dental visits are going to be free for you. And if your household income is anywhere from $70,000 to $80,000, then you're covered for 60%. So you need to pay the remaining 40% out of your own pocket. And finally, when your household income is between $80,000 to $90,000, then you're covered 40%, which means you need to pay the remaining 60% out of your own pocket. And when they say household income, what they're really looking at is they're specifically looking at the line 23,600 on your tax return. That's the line for net income. And that's how they determine your household income for this program. So it's important to make sure that you do file your tax returns so that you can qualify for this program. Another criteria to qualify for this program is that you cannot have access to any dental coverage. So if you have private coverage that you're paying out of your own pocket and you're within the income threshold to qualify, then it's a good time to review your private dental plan to see if there's a need to hold on to that coverage, or you might be better off canceling your private dental plan to save yourself some money. We often do these for our clients so they can see the pros and cons of each option, because these types of comparisons are important for better decision making. So if your income is less than $70,000, then you're almost certainly better off to cancel your private plan unless it offers more coverage that you need than the Canadian Dental Care Plan. But if your income is between $70,000 to $90,000, then you need to do some math to see which is more worth it for you. But generally speaking, unless you require a lot of dental work other than the standard cleaning or checkups, then using the new dental plan and paying for the uncovered portion is probably going to be cheaper than the premiums you would need to pay into a private dental plan. Now that you know how to qualify, here's the types of services that are being covered by the program. From preventative services such as cleaning or polishing, diagnostic services like x-rays or examinations, to restorative services like fillings, and even surgeries for extractions. For those who want to look into this, I will leave a link in the description below. Now, how do we apply for this? This program is rolled out in phases, with the first age group being seniors age 87 and above. And how it works is they'll basically send you a letter with the application instructions. And all you have to do is follow the instructions on the letter and apply by phone. So make sure your mailing address is up to date for the letter to arrive safely to you. As of March 2024, they're scheduled to send out the applications for seniors age 70 to 71. So if you're 70 or older, then be sure to check out your mailbox regularly because they probably sent out the letters to you already. Now, once you've applied, you can't visit your dentist right away and get coverage. You do need to wait for your application to be processed and approved. Otherwise, you'll need to cover the dental fees yourself, and you cannot ask for a reimbursement afterwards. They've made this very clear on the government website, so don't try your luck by paying the fees first. Sun Life is the insurance provider that's helping the government manage this dental plan. So once your application is approved, you'll receive a welcome package from Sun Life, and it'll include your member card and also the coverage start date. So this is the day that you can visit your dental office and get coverage from the dental plan. But with new government programs like this, it usually does take a little little bit more time for everything to be set up properly between the insurance providers and also your dental offices. So expect it to be at least May of 2024 before you can start taking advantage of this plan. Also, be sure to check with your dental office to see if they've already enrolled into the program. Another tip is to start booking ahead of time for your dental visit if you're expecting your application to be processed soon, because there's going to be a surge of demand for dental visits once everyone is approved. So it might get a lot harder to book a time slot for yourself in the coming months. I think this program is great, especially for retirees or low-income families, because they no longer have to consider their budget before visiting the dental office and receiving proper dental care. And since there's a connection between dental health and mental health, when Canadians start taking advantage of this program and start visiting their dentist regularly, maybe Canada can start ranking higher in terms of being one of the happiest countries in the world. And if you don't want to miss out on the major tax changes for 2024, be sure to check out our video here, and I'll see you in the next one.